Oh, just happened. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the annual review for 103 Niagara, 138 Drummond, and 358 Sir Isaac Brock. This year, Sir Isaac Brock is celebrating its 5th annual review. Drummond is celebrating its 73rd, and Niagara is celebrating its 75th annual review. Please stand by for the reviewing party.
Thank you, everyone.
Side party, the reviewing officer is alongside.
Parade Parade Commander, the reviewing party has arrived.
Parade attention. Parade General, salute. Parade attention. Good evening, sir. Petty Officer First Class Lamman reporting for 103 Niagara, 358 Sir Isaac Brock, and 138 Drummond's 2021 Virtual Annual Review. Ship's companies are mustered for your inspection. Do you wish to inspect?
Reverend
Yes.
Powell, you
Are we
might
ready
be
to
muted.
inspect? Yes, are we ready to inspect? Yes.
Sir.
Hi, sir.
Aye.
The reviewing officer will inspect the ship's companies. Divisional commanders, report your divisions.
Petty Officer First Class Panganiban reporting for 103 Niagara. There are 22 cadets on parade, sir.
Petty
Yeah,
Officer
all
Second Class. Petty Officer Second Class Suite reporting for 358 Sir Isaac Brock, 16 cadets on parade, sir.
Petty Officer First Class Marconi reporting for NLCC Drummond. 4 cadets on parade, sir.
Ship's companies, stand by for inspection. Parade, stand at ease.
Our reviewing officer today is Padre Jim Powell. Padre Jim Powell was a military chaplain for 6 years, 3 years at CFB Cold Lake in the 70s, and 3 years at Lahr, Germany in the 80s. At Cold Lake, he was chaplain to 417 and 434 squadrons, and at Lahr, chaplain for the Royal Canadian Dragoons and 4 combat engineers. The rest of his ministry as an Anglican priest has been in the Niagara area for over 40 years. He has been chaplain to 3 legions in Meriton, Welland, and currently Chippewa.
Sir, our cadets can move the cameras if you wish them to do that, if you want to look at boots or pants or anything like that, sir.
Well, what I can see, they all look very, very good.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Parade Commander, the reviewing officers completed the inspection.
Parade attention. Inspection complete, sir. Request permission to carry on with the virtual march past.
Oh, Dad, Brock, you cut your hair. You cut a lot off. Did you clean it all up?
Mom, mute your mic.
I can't see your hand. Just the right.
Yes, Coxon, we can carry on with the march past.
Aye, sir. March past complete, sir. Request permission to carry on with cadet displays, followed by awards and presentations.
Yes, Coxon, carry on.
Sir. Parade
All
set
right, our first display of the evening is going to come from 358 Sir Isaac Brock. I'd like to call on Petty Officer Cooper to intro our video recap.
Thank you, sir. Well, this video is all about the things that we've done over the last pandemic and somehow we dealt with it, I guess. It's around 2 minutes long. It shows what we've done and all that.
Sorry, Petty Officer Cooper. Before you
Yes,
carry
sir.
on, Coxon, can you stand the parade at ease and easy, please?
Yes, of course, sir. Parade set at ease. Stand easy.
Carry on, Petty Officer Cooper.
Well, as I was saying before, it's just what we've done over the year. It's about 2 minutes long. There's photos of what we've done and that's about it.
Our next display is going to come from 103 Niagara. Petty Officer Pangana Ban is going to present a summer training center video. PO.
So even though we aren't exactly able to go to cadet camp this year, we made a video in hopes of, well, showing you that camp still is such a good thing and such a fun thing to do, even though we're all virtual this year. I was just informed that the video didn't have any audio on it.
That's correct. P.O. Panganabad, be sure when you share your video that there's a spot where you go to share your video. When you share your screen, there's two buttons to click at the bottom that have audio.
Share sound?
Yeah.
Okay, let's try this again.
Hi,
Working
I'm
now.
Albert, and I took basic
Is
training
it working
at
now?
HMCS Ontario.
Yes, it
Going
is.
to camp is one of the best ways, in my opinion, to spend your time in the summer. Basic training is sort of like an introduction to camp, and you get to experience a little bit of every course they have to offer. Some of the courses are sail, seamanship, marksmanship, drill, and a few others. For sail, you get to have a lot of experience around the sailboats that they have there. Part of this was rigging the sailboat and sailing them around on the water. For seamanship, you get to ride around in the whalers they have there. Whalers are big boats that can fit up to 12 cadets. They go quite a nice speed and they're super fun to ride around in. For marksmanship, we would all take trips to the range and we'd get to shoot the air rifles they have there, similar to the ones we have ourselves for our marksmanship team. We'd also perform fitness activities such as jogging. My favorite part of basic was getting to know the other cadets in the course and getting to enjoy our time together. It's always scary and tough for the first few days, but you eventually get used to it and you feel like you never want to leave by the end of it.
My name is Petty Officer 2nd Class Steiger, and I went to intermediate sail at HMCS Ontario. To get an overview of this course, it includes sailing 5 days a week for 6 weeks, lots of sports and games, and tons of new friends. Sailing at HMCS Ontario provides great instructors, lots of regatta experience, long sails to places along the St. Lawrence River, and so many other new and exciting adventures. Some of my favorite non-sailing camp experiences included getting my PCOC and CPR certification, getting to tour Coast Guard boats, playing lots of sports, shipwide events, traditional cadet activities such as going on parade, living on the RMC campus, and making lots of friends from across Ontario. Music at HMCS Ontario. Some of the learning opportunities in music include getting to choose your choice of instrument, practicing 5 days a week for 3 to 6 weeks, learning music theory, getting music theory levels and playing levels, and learning to march and perform as a band. Performance opportunities include performing on parade 3 times a week, playing at shipwide events such as the ship's birthday and grad parades. Making the performance band will give you the opportunity to perform off base. Some of the past events and places that the performance band have played at include Fort Henry, the Ottawa War Museum, and even TV appearances. Some additional non-music related training includes training with other divisions such as seamanship, sail, and drill, many events with the ship's company, swimming, sports, and many more fun activities.
My name is Petty Officer 1st Class Lampman, and I was a drill and ceremonial cadet at the Royal Military College of Kingston. While away at camp, we focused on perfecting drill movements and commands, enhancing leadership qualities and quick thinking, teamwork, and discipline. We also focused a large amount of our time on bettering our uniforms and dormities for inspection, as well as being the guard at our graduation ceremony. The best parts about the DNC course are the formal and informal times that are spent as a division, doing drill on the parade square and making jokes in the mess hall, practicing cutlass, flag, and rifle drill, firing off artillery pieces, and having the honor of being the guard at the graduation parade.
Hi, I'm PO1 Williams, and I went to CTC Knott. What it's like to attend cadet summer training for marksmanship is you shoot 6 days a week, you do lots of sports every day, you make some friends from other Sea Cadet Corps, Army, and Air. Some other camp experience I joined is going to the beach, going mini putt, going to the mall, making lots of friends, playing lots of sports, and one morning we had a 5:30 a.m. fire drill.
I'm Petty Officer 1st Class Panganba, and I've taken both Basic Seamanship and SBO at HMCS Ontario. With seamanship courses, of course you have your knots, bends, hitches, block rigging, and all that, but there's much more to it, really. We got to get our communication levels, which involved learning semaphore, the meaning of flags and pennants, and how to operate a radio. There was also navigation, where we were taught how to read a map and calculate the speed, distance, and time of a vessel out in the water. There was a bunch of in-class learning and tests, but it was worth it, since it meant being able to go in the water and getting our PCOC and whaler coxswain certifications. One of my favorite things was the 3-day whaler sail, where we got to basically sail around in groups all by ourselves. We also had these tasks to do on our way to the campsite, which actually made us use what we learned in the course. We got to spend the majority of our days on the water, which was really fun, and also gave an opportunity for everyone to get their certifications, even if they were struggling. At the campsite, we got to wake up early, do sports, play games, and swim in the lake. We also had to eat MREs for the entire time. Also, on the last night there, we had a party, and even a talent show to boot. Anyways, camp was a blast, and I'd love to go drive another boat sometime.
I just want to take a second before you go to the next one, just to say about summer camp, since that was the presentation. Let's remember CAP, the cadet activity program this summer. Make sure if you're a cadet out there, join, sign up, get out there. You're gonna have a great time in August at CAP here in Niagara. So just wanted to put that out there. Go ahead. Sorry about that.
No problem, sir. Our final display this evening is going to come from 138 Drummond. I'm going to hand it over to Petty Officer Marconi to introduce the signal flags presentation.
All right, just hold on a second there, Petty Officer Marconi. I'll share my screen and you can fire it off.
Okay, sir.
All right, can everyone see that?
Yes, sir. Okay, so the NLCC Drummond Cadet presentation, flag signaling at sea. Signal flags. In the past as today, communication at sea before radios. In the past as today, rapid and detailed communication was a requirement of any naval operation to ensure that this could be accomplished. Several methods were decided and standardized over hundreds of years. One of the most common being signal flags. What are signal flags? Signal flags are a series of separately designed and distinct flags, each in notable and alphabetical order, and often a unique meaning. How are they used? One of two ways. The flags are arranged top to bottom as a message, each flag being used for its alphabetical meaning. The flag or flags are hoisted individually, each being utilized for their individual signal meaning. Demonstration of the alphabetical meaning. Okay, so November is N, Alpha is A, Victor is V, and Yankee is Y. What does that spell? Navy. Individual signal meaning. In addition to the alphabetical meanings for each flag, most flags also have individual meanings. This is Oscar. It's O. That is Oscar means man overboard. Here we have uniform or U. You are running into danger. This is presented by Petty Officer First Class Marconi. Thank you.
Well done, guys. All right, we're going to move into our awards part of the presentation, and we will start today with 358 Sir Isaac Brock. So the first award being given out for 358 is the Commanding Officers Award, and it is presented, today it's going to be presented by the Executive Officer, Sub-Lieutenant Cotterill. Go ahead, sir.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. As we all know and we've discussed already, this was a very special year for many reasons. A lot of cadets at 358 really stepped up and made what could have been a disastrous year something very special and different. And the commanding officer has asked that I represent for him tonight as he has other duties. He might be back later to talk briefly, but for right now, the CO would like to say this cadet who he's selected for the CO's award has been a ray of sunshine for the Cadet Corps for the whole year. This cadet has shown outstanding leadership. This cadet has shown outstanding dedication. And this year, the CO's award goes to Petty Officer Sweet.
Thank you, sir.
Well deserved, PO.
All right, our next award is the Coxswain's Award, which is a leadership award. And today it's being presented by Chief Petty Officer Second Class May.
Sir, this award is prestigious, and we felt that this cadet really deserved this award. And today I would like to present it to Leading Cadet Fitzpatrick.
Next, we have the Bellerophon Award. That's the top cadet of the year, and it will be awarded by Lieutenant Tremblay, the former commanding officer of 141 Bellerophon. Sir.
Thank you very much, sir. Well, I'm not the only former commanding officer aboard this evening from Bellerophon. Lieutenant Haywood also is a former commanding officer of Bellerophon. For those that don't know what that is, Bellerophon was the Sea Cadet Corps in Welland. It was the oldest Sea Cadet Corps in Canada, having its dating itself back even when it was a boys' brigade. It's a very special unit, especially to my heart. It's where I started as a cadet way, way, way back in the 80s. And it is a pleasure that I get to present the Bellerophon Award to Petty Officer Second Class Cooper.
Thank you, sir.
All right, the final award for 358 this evening is going to be the Valiant Award, which is a conduct award. And this evening it's being awarded by Mrs. Kim Mazzoni, President of the Navy League of Canada, Welland Canal Branch. Ma'am. Mrs. Mazzoni, are you there?
Might be on mute.
Sorry, yes, I'm here.
Okay.
I was having problems getting my microphone on. So the Valiant Award or Conduct Award goes to Able Cadet Hudson Hawkins.
Thanks, ma'am.
All right, we're going to move over to 138 Drummond for their awards. They have two awards this evening. The first one is going to be the Dedication and Loyalty Award, and it is going to be awarded by our reviewing officer, Reverend Powell. Sir.
Yes, and the Dedication and Loyalty Award is going to Navy League Cadet Chief Petty Officer First Class Stranges.
Thank you, sir. And the second award is the Good Conduct Award, and it is going to be presented this year by Acting Sub-Lieutenant Steiger. Sir.
This award goes to a cadet who brings a lot of energy to each night and also has a lot of leadership potential, so keep your chin up. The Good Conduct Award this year goes to Elsie Bukes.
All right, and now we're going to move over to the 103 Niagara Awards. The first award is going to be the Sloan Award, which is the most loyal cadet, and it is being presented by the reviewing officer this evening, Reverend Powell. Sir.
Yes, the most loyal cadet, and I always enjoyed cadets, whether they be Air Cadets, Army Cadets, or Navy Cadets, and the loyalty that they show and dedication they show. And so it is to be awarded to Cadet Petty Officer First Class Williams.
Thank you, sir.
The next award is the Navy League Branch Award, which includes dedication, attitude, and attendance. This evening, it's being awarded by Mr. Jason Power, Navy League President for the Niagara Falls Branch. Sir.
Congratulations, Master Cadet Zoo.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
The next award is the RCNA Most Improved, which is the most improved cadet over the year. And it is being awarded by the Senior Divisional Officer, Lieutenant Powell.
It's my great pleasure to award Most Improved Cadet Award to Petty Officer Second Class Chippers.
And our final award for the evening is the P.W. McCool Trophy Award for Best Endeavor, and it is being awarded by the Commanding Officer, Lieutenant Trombley. Sir.
And this award goes to Cadet Petty Officer First Class Lampman Coxon.
Thank you, sir.
So that wraps up our awards. Congratulations to everybody that won. Now we are going to move into our speech portion for the evening. And I'd like to call upon our reviewing officer, Reverend Jim Powell, to do the first. Oh, I apologize. I'm jumping ahead, aren't I?
You are, sir.
Sorry, Coxon, go ahead.
Thank you, sir. Sir, on behalf of all three cadet corps, we'd like to present you with a small token of our appreciation for coming and being our reviewing officer tonight. If you'd please open the package that was forwarded to you in advance.
Kim, open your package. The gift.
Oh, hello. Yes. Am I missing something here? I think I have something here that was delivered this week. Ah, very nice. I'll find a place to put it, I'm sure. Yes, as I mentioned earlier, I have always been impressed by cadets, particularly as they have supported legions on Remembrance Day and other times of the year. But while I was in Cold Lake, every summer, the senior cadets leadership course was held at CFB Cold Lake. And I was always impressed with the cadets that showed up from all across Canada to learn some new skills, but also to associate with other members of the cadet from across the world and it's across the country. And it's just been a great experience for all of them, I'm sure. This is the first virtual annual review I've attended. The last few were in the parade square. However, hopefully by 2022, we'll be back to something more normal anyway, for all of our cadets.
Thank you very much, sir.
I'd like to call upon the president of the Navy League Well and Canal Branch, Kim Mazzoni, to do a speech. Ma'am.
Sorry. Okay, sorry, just a second. I would like to take the opportunity on behalf of the Navy League Well and Canal Branch to say thank you to the CO for all of his tremendous work at making this past year a great one for all of the cadets. Your support and dedication goes a very long way. Also, thank you to the officers and volunteers that have shown their dedication and support to the cadets each and every week. To the cadets, you've all done a great job attending the weekly Zoom meetings and staying engaged despite the fact that you're all doing online schooling all day long, and that in itself is a toll on all of you. We're all hoping that come September, you will be back in person training, fingers crossed. We hope you all have a great summer and stay safe.
Thank you, ma'am. Now I'd like to call upon the president of the Navy League branch, the Niagara Falls branch, Jason Power, to have a speech, sir.
Good evening, everyone. It's Mrs. Power. I'd just like to say a quick thank you to all the officers and cadets, both at 138 and 103 and 358, for all your dedication during this tough time. We appreciate everything you guys have done and are so proud of you. Hopefully we can get back to a normal summer and a normal cadet experience next year. Congratulations.
Thank you. And lastly, I'd like to call upon Lieutenant Tremblay, representing all three COs, to give a speech. Sir.
Well, in the presentation that 358 did, there was one slide they had there that said that the CO said there'd be no more speeches. So we promise this is the last one. So on behalf of all three COs, I have the pleasure to be able to address everybody. First off, I want to thank all of the officers from all the units for everything that they've been doing over the last year and a half, really, since we've been in this pandemic situation. It's not been easy, and well, it's been very difficult, to say the least. And everyone's efforts that they've put in has made our training year and a half, amazing. And I can't thank you enough for all the work that each and every one of you do. The cadets. Well, of course, cadets isn't cadets without you. We call it cadets because it's all about you. It's all about what you do. It's all about you taking part. It's all about you spreading the word. This is a peer-led organization. It's all about you. And because of you, we do the work that we do. We're so proud of everything that you've been able to do over the last year, staying involved, getting on your parade nights, onto the Zoom calls. As the last speaker said, speaker before that, you know, Zoom's not easy. You're spending all of your life on Zoom now. You know, your parents probably complained all the time prior to the pandemic about how much screen time you had. Most of that was doing this kind of thing, either on your phone or on your video games. Now look at all the screen time you get. So you should be happy with it. But anyway, I know it's a different screen time than your, you know, video games, Pac-Man. Probably you don't pay Pac-Man, but that's what I remember playing. Nevertheless, we thank you all for continued support in coming out to cadets and doing what you do. I also have the pleasure this evening to make note of two very special things. You see, when you join cadets at the age of 12, not a lot of you make it through to the very end. Not a lot of you carry on through your cadet career and make it to the time where you're about to age out, when you're ready to age out. You know, when you're about to turn that really old age of 19 and you may have a little bit of gray hair, maybe not as much as I do, but you're off to other things in your life, bigger and better things, off to university or off to other things like joining the armed forces or going off to work. Tonight we have two cadets that are at that place in life. The first one is Petty Officer First Class Williams. Petty Officer First Class Williams has been a cadet for a long time. Not only a Sea Cadet, but a Navy League cadet as well. She has spanned most of her adolescence being part of the Cadet Corps, attending different events, taking part, being an anchor to the Cadet Corps in her attendance and just in her enthusiasm about being here. She now, tomorrow, will officially retire from being a cadet as she's sworn into the Canadian Navy, and she heads off to her new life on the West Coast in BC for her her basic training, and then her trades training. Petty Officer Williams, I dropped off at your house a small token of our appreciation, which you have now, I'm sure, because I can't see where you are on my list here, somewhere over there, that your mom probably gave to you, along with an envelope with your service certificates in it as well. I hope that you accept this small token of our appreciation for all the work that you've done, and we wish you amazing, amazing times in BC and smooth sailing along your way. And remember, we're only a phone call away, so you're not there alone. You're going to do well. The next one is our coxswain, Petty Officer First Class Lampman. Petty Officer First Class Lampman is now moving on to other things in his life, off to school, doing his racing and all the other things that he has going on in life. It's amazing to see that from the first time he joined until now, sticking with it. And, I never really realized how far he drives to cadets until I had to actually drive to his house and drop things off. He drives really far, and I'm sure a lot of you do. But it says a lot about an individual that continuously comes, even that long distance, and coming to cadets and being part of cadets and putting their best foot forward and driving forward the rest of the cadets to do things. So, coxswain, on behalf of the entire cadet corps, I've dropped off a small token of our appreciation to you as well, along with an envelope that has your service certificates in them. And I hope you'll accept that small token of our appreciation. So you both know both of those things that you've been given, one and the other, they come from my personal collection that I have gotten over the years overseas in either Great Britain or in Sweden. So they're very personal to me, and I hope they become very personal to you too. Congratulations to the two of you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, sir.
So we're going to move forward, and we're going to go on to finish off this cadet year, move into the summer, and get ready for September. And we're going to keep our fingers crossed that in September we're in person. Remember, I already mentioned it once. I'm going to mention it again. Summer training is still available online, virtually, or through the CAT program, hopefully in person in August. If you're a cadet and you're interested in that CAT program, you do not have to be a first-year cadet. Get out there and apply. It could be your very first time coming back to cadets in person. How exciting is that? So get your application in. Have a safe and exciting summer. And remember, do your part to stay safe. Wear your mask when you need to. Wash your hands. And sooner rather than later, we will get back in person. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you, sir.
Coxswain, please carry on.
Great. Outside. Sean. Sir, our 2021 virtual annual review will be concluding momentarily. We thank you again for joining us this evening. Request permission to carry on.
Carry on and have a wonderful summer.
Parade, General salute, salute. Parade outside. John.
Thank you guys very much for attending our annual reviews. I just have a quick note to say that there is a first aid kit fundraiser currently underway. All the info can be found on the Facebook page. Please check that out. Thank you very much again for attending.